Caucate la pesada ya sabes. They're the same age. This one's 2 days old.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, this one's 2 days old. ¿Esta nació el 10 o el 8?
El 13.
El 13. No, 5 days. This is 5 days old.
So sweet. It's nice the way everybody holds everybody's baby, else's baby too, you know, and just spread it around.
The producer, yeah. 1/4 facial. Fortunately, you can edit out this nonsense.
That bag was huge. That'll go a long way. Well, they figured they went out there to make much more stuff. Good. Nice that it happens that way too.
This roundhouse is the latest of the constructions. There's about 10 houses all together in this compound. This is a visitor's house and being used by. We have royal palm, bougainvillea, a variety of ficus that's very good for shade. Some little sweet by transplants are going to be coming up in here. These are almond trees. This is eucalyptus. More citrus. Another type of eucalyptus. This is a type of tree called paradise that puts out a very aromatic blossom. You done inside the... Yeah. course, we're gonna have this whole place decked out like this little place here, which is all color behind the house here.
Miệng là cười kìa. Ôi sư. Makanera kumanga tapana seran pagana kaskaro sen kumanga tapana sen kumanga te wali wana ana so yan tuke kumanga antat an kwe kumanga ton pagana kaskaro sen kumanga ton ana so te mo yan nasan kumanga pa ane peset kumanga tat so pa kwen kumanga tat achalia tona utato tapana suta iso te sem kumanga isa pa kumanga ana wan patinya te yulia na tapana seran pagana wiyan kumanga tapani itu yati an kumanga tapani Sani an karani alen kuman ko tapa ne se kuman ana sabaya wen se kuman masa ko spendi ken kuman ko ta ka ton iti am pa asa ta kuman ko tan ana so chele ta pa wa iti kuman ta ta tapa wa iti so ta tapa ne so ken kuman ko ta isa pa wa iti kuman ko tapa ne pese kuman ko ta ne ana so wan ke ana to gama yena so kuman ko ta ne ana so pa ganna ka karo se yen kuman ko ta ana so wan Permiti wau ni kuman ko tatawan po kana ko karo sa yan tawali kuman ko tapan aktum pandi wa kuman ko to seronan. Aha pa tan tiji wa kuman ko tawan aktum pa makunya kuman ko tapagana ko karo sa yan kuman ko tapan ne pese kuman ko tawan an so pang yuwen kuman talat kuman iso. Sema ko kuman ko taan sa wan. Amo welon mamar wa tuan pasu jat kani kuman wan pa ne pese kuman ko tapan sa pang kuman ko tan. Ate ako ta kuman ko tawan ana sa kunwasan kuman ko tapagana ka kalaw sa yan kuman ko tapon na pese kuman. Isa sa kata tuyulian kuman ko tana sa wan. Dahil wala te wan sa kuisan kuman ko tana sa wan. Pasayat kuman ko tapatan nila kuman pa sa pentiken kuman ko tawan. Ako tuma pamakunya kuman niya mo an pentiken kuman ko tawan pamakunya ako tumawan kuman ko tapan na pese kuman ko tawan. Apa sa pablo kuen kuman ko taton tat ubi at kuman on tell at kuman on ya sa pablo kuen kuman tat tapon ser Ano ubi at ya sa petiken kuman ko taton kana ka karo sa kuman ano sa ubi at kan kuman ko tat tatu yai tan tatu wen ma kuman on pa ne sa kuman kana ka ka tu sa kan kuman tat sa kuman ko taton ako to pamji wa kuman ko taton At ako tawan na sa pananuwian kuman ko tapakana ka karo sa yan kuman pa ne ka kuman ko ano sa tunwal ng sa kuman maestro ya kumano kumano. Utama ngiyen tapo se kumano. Isa tamanu ngiyen kumano tapo ne pese kumano. Iwan kaya mamakan niya apa no, naman ngiyen kumano tahan kumano. Auto makita wali kumano, jama ya kumano. Aku tama pambi wa kumano. Kaya yung lamat ko kanya tapo siya. Kaya kumano. Ya ba kami hal ta maki kuman ta wai buru buya ki kuman ta ya san ta ta pa ma waru buya san ki kuman ta pa na ta kuman sana ta na ta ta ma ya el wa kuman ta ti biya ta sa ko ko kuman ta wai ta da wata kai ta wata kai kan suwa wai Pero no comen. Véanse en la cola.
¿Cuál cerro será, vato? Como que está hablando de un cerro, ¿no?
And this is the 4 cardinal direction. This is
Though that the center of the sun there, it's reminding me of the cave, and the shape of this
the
rock
one
is
we saw over
reminding me
there.
of the
Yeah,
cave.
that's what I just. That's
So
what I
maybe
thought.
it's a.
I think that cave is
a map.
it's probably an initiation place. That's what I.
Yeah.
It's talking about initiation place. That's why it's important to us that we rescue this and have it set aside as a historic, cultural, and ceremonial.
Mm-hmm.
Si se consigue aquí, estaría bien hacerle una plataforma arriba. This is symbolic of the board that they put in with water up in the altar, and this is the altar here. That they had set up. See, and see how it's tied on to the altar, the board with the.
¿Dónde ponen el arco o el agua?
Where they put the bow on. And this is the altar.
Oh.
That's the 5 rounds of the dance. The sun when it comes up. The 4 cardinal points.
Whoa.
¿Sabes dónde se pone el arco?
Want the other one, Edmund?
Dice que si podía usted platicar un poquito de cómo, de la fiesta, ¿no? Cómo fue, para qué era, para las ceremonias de la pipa que hacían antes, todo eso, ¿no? Para que, o sea, decir un poco de qué se trata.
Así como lo hacían, pues, así lo estamos haciendo. Pero ya hace un poco ya nos estamos olvidando, ya un poquito nomás de eso estamos ya acostumbrando, pero la mayor parte ya no.
So that mainly what you were seeing there is an ancestral ceremony that they were performing, and they said that they have lost some of the knowledge and the ways of their ancestors, but it is their fight to preserve as much as they can and to research and try to rescue as much as most important things they can from their ancestors. And that's what you're seeing now is the work of the elders here with the young people, rescuing the ancestors' values and ways of ceremony and medicine.
That's what you were mainly seeing in that ceremony. It was all the ancestors' way of doing their prayers and their things, and that's what they're rescuing today and what they're fighting for
Yeah.
to keep and to rescue what has been lost. This is what was going on. They were doing the running away of the soul of the elder that passed away, so to clean themselves from and to give him to cut the line that was binding the pain from the people to his death. The ceremony was to cut that line and free him
Mm-hmm.
to the ancestor to their house, to where the spirits live. And the people who stay here, they get a healing from their pain and all that through that ceremony. But now that the patio is clear, it's gonna take a while for the people to decide, the community to decide who's gonna be the elder that's going to be performing the ceremonies.
Ah.
He can't dispose of that by himself, or he can't say he's gonna be or who's gonna be. It's the people that are going to decide.
Mm-hmm.
Lo hemos hecho todo el tiempo, estando ahí con él, todo el tiempo ahí ando con él. Pero ahora sí ya presente el lugar que él no está presente en vista.
He said that what he was doing is he was doing a representation of his cousin. His cousin is the elder that used to do the ceremony there. He was doing what the elder used to do there in representation to finish the elder's work. The one that used to do the work of his cousin's work. He was just representing him, what he used to do in the other ceremonies.
Because I felt there was a connection, like when I felt it.
So when he was doing this, he was part of ending the old man's work, the elder's work. He was ending it so the elder can rest, see that it's complete,
Mm-hmm.
that it's finished. They were like dismissing him in the ceremony too. So when he was carrying those things around, it was like if the elder was still there, and he was doing what the elder used to do in the other ceremonies, carrying those staffs around and all that.
Sí, es que ese de ahorita, sabrá Dios cuántos años ya tiene sus costumbres, nosotros no, que estamos diciendo eso poquito, pero años, de que ya habían entrado los españoles y esa fiesta ya está. Pero toda esa gente cuando estuvo la revolución, entonces anduvieron huyendo y estaban preparados para hacer ceremonias ellos y ahí quedaron de los lados, pero sus pueblos no están allá en México y ya salieron de cuidar toda esta.
Definitely it is a value that they are passing on to their children, and that is what their fight and their effort is about, is for the children to realize that this ceremony that they're performing, only God knows how back it goes in years, how many years, but before the Spaniards came and before the revolution was on, that all this land here was full of Tepehuan Indians, and that's why they had all those drawings there, because they were organized to the ceremonies and they performed their spiritual ways all that time, and those rocks that are there, they're thousands and thousands of years old, and so it's a ceremony that they perform. And he said that when the Spaniards came, when the revolution was on, a lot of Tepehuan got killed. Some went up to the mountains, and some just went into the villages to live. But these rocks, they're still there, and they're talking about who the land was, and it also shows the ceremony performed there that they have been able to keep until these days, and that it will be, once the land claim lot settled, it will be a place where we can all see and be witness that what we are seeing here in town is something that's thousands of years old, and it's not just something that's new.
Lo único que en Chamecla, ahí estaba la gente, la mayor parte en Chamecla.
Where they used to put their offerings in, but they are now covered by bush, and the town is now Métis, and there's no Indians left there, and the sacred places, they're no longer visited, and these caves are covered by all the bush that grows around them and all that. But it is all this ancestors' land, and there's lots of caves and lots of stones that talk about
Si les gusta aprender, aprenden, los van a enseñar que una persona, que otros, algún familiar que los enseñe, aprenden. Si ellos no hacen a la presa, pues nunca van a aprender.
So if the kid is interested in learning, then he's taught by any relative. It could be his father, his aunt, his uncle, or whoever. But when the kid doesn't have no interest in learning, no one can teach him.
So they wait for the child to have his own spark.
Yeah, it's in the kid's decision whether he wants to learn or not.
And does he, in his knowledge, was there ever a period when the medicine people from other nations would join in with them, or were
Que ha visto, el mitote siempre lo han hecho solo, o otras veces, más antiguamente, han participado otros indígenas que no son tepehuanos también dentro de las ceremonias.
Pues aquí no, solo. Qué bueno, no estuvieron platicando, pero es imposible que como pues no les entiendo. Siempre uno le da pena, porque puede hablar. No han visto, ahora sí estamos conociendo distintas personas.
He said that he feels nothing negative about the ceremonies being done together, and that it makes him feel good and tranquil and in peace, and it makes him feel happy to have other people come and perform their own traditional ways too, and that he feels glad and honored to be able to speak with other people and share the knowledge of each tribe. And he says that it's a shame that we can't all understand each other, so we can all get together and speak and speak all together.
universal? Yeah.
Universal. But he says that with the people he does understand, and with the people that come and they can't talk, they talk. But he also feels sad and a little bit ashamed that we cannot all understand each other, so we could all talk the same and all get together and talk about our ways and our knowledge. And he said it's good to see that other people come and do their ceremonies here, and it makes him feel happy and strengthened to be able to share with other brothers of him that he didn't know before, like Taramaras and Huichol. It's nice for him to meet him now and to see that they are too fighting and they are too keeping on with what was taught to them and their ancestral ways, and that it's very encouraging, and it makes me to feel happy that these ceremonies are performed together, and that he's able to see the knowledge and the tradition of other brothers of his that come from other areas of the continent. Said it is very, very pleasing for him to see this, and he feels nothing bad, and he has no bad doubts about this things going on.
I think that's a good coverage. If I could just get something straight though, they fast for how long before the mitote?
It depends. Mostly when it's going to be the community mitote. Cuando es mitote de comunidad, ayunan 4 días sin sal, ¿eh? O 3 días sin sal, con sal.
Cuando las comunidades sí, son 3 días con sal.
Y cuando es...
Cuando son 4 días, pero viene siendo que se puede curarse.
When it's a community mitote, it's a feast, they do 3 days with salt. They fast 3 days with salt. And when it's for healing of a family or of someone,
Like this one.
Yeah, it's 4 days without salt.
Mm-hmm.
Then they dance the 4th night, and they keep 5 days after without having relations with the woman and without drinking alcohol.
Posible que se pueda representar.
He says it's a representation of the soul.
The deer is?
Yeah, of the soul, of their soul. It's a representation of it, and if they don't get it in one ceremony, they know it's they're gonna get it in the next one. Like they owe it, and they know that next time they have to get it and present it, because that's the way they present their soul to the deer. But there's no ritual at the moment of killing it, and they get it, they kill it, and they prepare it for the ceremony. So I think the fact of getting it and killing it
Is the ritual.
Is the ritual.
Good thing you had a smile on your
Oh
face.
dear, I'm rough.
Morning.
Buenos días, Juanita.
Buenos días.
Ceremonies were done. Everything else around here was very hostile thorn forest, which has all been cleared out and replaced by flowers and medicine and shade trees and fruit trees, and most of which are doing quite well. Over in this corner here, we have the elder's house for the visiting elders come down from the mountains during the ceremonies, and between the elder's house and here is the oldest of the little plantations, medicine plantation. There's the largest flowering tree pies are in there, as we'll see momentarily, and a number of other fruit trees such as guanabana and cashew nuts, bananas are also in there. Well, since you're not here for to be smoking your pipe out in the ceremonial patio, as you would be, I'm going to send you one of these Pieroa cigars that you're familiar with. It was made by Bolivar, I'm just going to blow some smoke from this other one I'm smoking through it, and that's going to be to dedicate it for whatever you're going to need it and use it for back up in Canada. How about you can give this to Faye?